What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the first ever comment reading on my channel. Let's go ahead and get started with this.
Okay. We thought someone was coming in, like, oh my god.
I was like,
he was walking towards us and he kept going. We're like, all right.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Keep on moving. All right.
Bill Cosby said, I barely noticed Chad's accent.
Bill Cosby. Road you. Oh, he's coming back. Oh no, he's leaving. Guess he missed his thing.
Cool.
The guy in the beard obviously was raised by crud. What does crud mean? Is that like an acronym or something? Like C-R-U-D? Crud? Crud. I like this one. Nicholas Lopez says, truly should have been titled How to Be an Asshole in Jiu-Jitsu. I agree. He was doing those moves. I was like, man, you shouldn't show this to anybody. Someone's gonna just, like, some white belt's gonna pick this up and be like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do all this stuff. To hell with arm bars, whatever. I'm just gonna, like, wrench on people.
It's usually the way it works. Chris Andrews says, I love the body triangle. Haven't made someone poop their pants yet. Guess I have things to work on.
Goals. By the way, I didn't actually fart in the video. What sound effect did you use for it?
Oh, it was like a pooping sound.
Oh man, it was like spot on. I remember Jess was my girlfriend was watching the video, and she heard the fart noise, and she was like, "Oh my god, you farted!" I was like, "No, it's like Chad." She's like, "That looked perfect." Because everybody's like,
I've been pretty good with my editing skills.
That was pretty good because that was a good fart noise.
Joey Gillock says, whoever that douche is who gave the thumbs down is a self-loathing sack of fermented and refried wombat dookie.
Nice. that was creative.
Says, wish them the best in their fermentation. Hope they become something better. Maybe. You know what? I think that I know who the one person is that always dislikes my stuff. I won't say who it is.
Who's that?
I won't say. I think I just know. I'm gonna come up to him one day and be like, I know it's you. Matthew Dixon says, how are you a black belt when you were only at it for 6 years? Oh, I don't know.
16-year-old, so now you're 22.
Ah, okay. I thought that I was a black belt.
That wasn't his first match.
Yeah, that wasn't my first match. That was when I was 16 years old and I was going against a guy who outweighed me by a lot. It was like 300 pounds. Video's up if you haven't seen it. But at the time, I think I was a blue belt, maybe even a green belt. I can't remember. It was blue or green.
16, you would have been blue.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I would have just got my blue belt in that tournament. So I wasn't black belt yet. I got my black belt at, was it 21 or 22? Can't even remember. I think it was like right when I turned.
Well, it's
no, right before I turned 22.
Yeah, as I say, because it was 2016. This is from Index. Love it when people come out and say stuff like, quote, if this was a real fight, he would have been pounded, end quote. It says, makes me think that these people haven't spent a minute on the mats. Exactly right. Again, it looks easy, but as soon as you put a little time on the mat, you become really aware of what's going on there, and it's so much more powerful than what it looks.
That was a great comment.
Appreciate you guys taking up for Chad, fending off the trolls that are on his channel.
The funny thing is, like, on my channel, like, I see a lot of channels, someone will post like some negative stuff. I'm like, if somebody posts negative stuff on mine, you instantly have like at least 2 or 3 people that are getting back on there just trashing them. I think it's hilarious. It's all for good fun. Everybody's just having a good time.
I don't think everybody's having a good time. I think people get on here and just troll because they're miserable.
Yeah, well, they troll, and then I have a bunch of fans that like to troll, so they get on there and re-troll them, and then it just becomes this big. Yeah, it's anti-trolls.
You got the anti-trolls. I like that you got called out because you said DDT, and they're like, that's not a DDT. It's a stunner with bad technique. This thing would work in the street. I know he's just joking, but it's just funny because it's like, you know, they called you out for your lack of pro wrestling knowledge.
Yeah.
You screwed up. Big time.
I screwed up. No, the funny thing is, I was trying to make it as ridiculous as possible. I had so many people. I was looking on the Facebook, Instagram, and all that. People were getting so mad. It's like, it's not a DDT. I was like, I know it's a stunner. Everybody knows it's a stunner, or a backbreaker.
Apparently you didn't.
Or a swinging neck breaker, whatever you want to call it.
I like this. So guys, if you didn't know this, he's not actually my little brother by like blood. One of the questions from Shifrall, Dagnichaw, I don't know how you say that, but he says,
close enough.
How do you have a southern accent and your big bro doesn't have one? Well, we're actually just we're brothers by blood, sweat, and training.
Without the blood part.
There's been a lot of blood.
Yeah, there's been blood.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, you beat the hell. You give me plenty of black eyes. You bitch smacked me 2 years ago. That damn thing was like a big goose egg.
But going for an armbar on me, and I was holding on as tight as I could.
It was sweaty
and
too.
Sometimes you just get really sweaty, and your arm slips, and you go, what?
Well, I had swept him over, had him in the armbar, and I'm pulling back, and as soon as his arm came back, it was like, what cow?
I think it was black for like a good 2 weeks.
It was bad, yeah. It's all you skinny guys. You skinny guys are so bony. You guys like beat me up. Nick Babone gave me this one. I like going through these pictures when your hair is all like short and messed up.
If you don't know, I've had so many hairstyles. Some of them have been pretty terrible.
Some of them were super bad.
Some of them were really bad. But I don't care. I'll do whatever.
Well, my favorite one was he said, yeah, like I'm gonna go get my hair cut. I'm gonna get trimmed up. And he was talking about getting it like, put something kind of like kind of trendy, whatever. So he goes up to the barber, and then I see him a couple hours later, and he comes back and just all buzzed off. I'm like, what the hell happened? He's like, I don't want to talk about it. Like this is like.
Yeah. Nah. Well, I used to have like this long like hair that went down to here. I had the sides shaved off. I've had blonde hair. I've had a big red mohawk out to here. I've had a blonde mohawk.
He had the Bieber.
Yeah, you name it, I've almost had it. Besides the mullet. The mullet is the only one that I haven't done yet. I probably will never do that one.
Yeah,
I think I'm content with my hair now.
You're gonna end up doing the mullet.
Maybe one day.
Hey guys, should he get a mullet? Click thumbs up to get Chad in a mullet.
No.
You're gonna get so many thumbs up. You're gonna have to. The internet is gonna request a mullet from you.
The mullet's the one thing that I'll never do. We had a guy come in here. He had a mullet, and I was like, huh. It was like, and then I learned that he was on the Ultimate Fighter. He just came in here, didn't tell anybody that he's ever trained before. Just came in, did class, and I see him like a week later on the Ultimate Fighter. I was like, oh, no way. It was awesome.
I don't know if he was telling the truth or not. Maybe he was. But we were like, hey, what's your job? He said, I'm
alpaca shearer.
I'm an alpaca shearer. He's like, I shear alpacas. I was like,
I don't know if he was messing with
like,
I want to talk to him again just to see.
Yeah, you want to ask him, are you really an alpaca shearer, or are you just full of shit? Or are you just messing with us? It's like one of those people like what'd you study in college? I studied underwater basket weaving. Like just some weird thing to say. Adam is back on Beast TV. Chewy's gonna be mad. The last turf war had casualties. Bodies got dragged off the mat. the Beast TV. That's awesome. That's the name of your channel. Welcome to the Beast TV.
Beast TV. You need to have a.
Yeah, you need to get like a voice actor to like make the intro for you. Welcome to the Beast TV.
That would actually be pretty cool to go with the little intro screen. You know what? We might do it. If I get enough people behind it, we'll get on it. BJJ for Life says, comments are almost as brilliant as the video. That's one of my favorite things, is to read the comments that some people put, because they're pretty hilarious, and some of them are just so far out there that you don't know what's going on. Mac McCleveland says, laugh out loud, Chewy's face at the opening part must be revenge against Chad and Adam in all his videos.
That's right. That's right. I was like, okay, because it's funny when I do my videos. I'm paying attention to you guys right at the camera.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like doing my thing, and then later on I'll go back and watch it. Like this, it became kind of fun because I was like, oh, what am I going to find in it? Like I remember Adam started doing it back in the day, and I wouldn't notice until I actually had the video posted, and someone would make the comment like, oh, there he was doing something. Or Chad would be doing this stuff as a kid, or I got mad at him one time because I made this video and it was perfect. The video was hilarious, right? We did this video, and I look in the background and he's got a foam roller and he's just like dry humping it and like on the ground like digging into it, and I was so angry at him. I was so pissed.
I was going to town on it.
You're going to town on that poor foam roller. I had to like crop him out, and so the video's like really shaky because it wasn't good.
This guy says it's called the goddamn electric chair. Get it right.
What'd you call it?
I call it the crotch ripper.
The crotch. We just talked about this. I don't know if we talked about this on mine or yours, but he just makes names up.
Yeah. I like to make names up to make people really, really mad. And I mean, also, it's what you're doing. You're freaking. I don't care.
He's trying to troll people. He's trying to like, yeah, this is what I do.
I don't know. I just do it. Just
fuck it, crotch ripper.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's fun to kind of make up your own names for it and just kind of, I don't even know what I'm saying. I just think it's funny.
So Chad has two things that he does. So if you guys get to know him, one is he makes names up for moves, right? Like it'll be something that like I showed him or something when he's 16, and he'll be like, I don't know where I saw this, but I call it this. I'm like, motherfucker, I showed you that shit like 10 years ago. And then if he goes out and his stories become bigger and bigger. Like, you know, we'll go out. Let's say we had like 4 or 5 beers, because either one of us has that big of a tolerance, right? Go out and have 4 or 5 beers, and we'll be pretty buzzed or whatever. Chad will be like, I had like 20 beers. Give him another year, he had 30 beers. You know, before you know it, he was drinking. He drank a whole bottle of whiskey, and you know, it's like it was like when one of the first like times we had him out, like at a wedding getting drunk together, he was running around, I had 26 shots. It's like, you had a wine cooler and a beer. Like, get away from me.
My favorite part about that is when he was trying to drag me out of the car. I was trying to beat him up. I was like, get off me, motherfucker. I was hitting him in the back. He set me down and I fell back down, so he picked me up again and I was like, get off me.
He's trying to fight me. I had to put his drunk ass downstairs because he was passed out. He literally couldn't walk. He tried to stand up out of the car and
I have little tolerance to alcohol. I could probably drink like 3 beers and I'm done. I don't have any body fat really.
Well, you don't have a tolerance, and then like when people start drinking, they're like, "Come on, Chad, have another one." Yeah. You're like, "Yeah, all right, cool, let's do it." You know.
Here's another. It's by Ronald Bang. Ronald Bang Titty. That's what it says, right? Ronald Bang Titty.
Where's it?
Right there.
Ronald Bang. Yeah, Ronald Bang Titty.
Ronald Bang Titty
Like
says, Chad's not really filling those 10th Planet names. I don't fill any names. I like to make them up.
And Adam looks like Krillin from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That one was good. Skip credit to, God, these names. Egidicus GP. Oh, man, these names.
Yeah. Some people got some crazy names.
Do you apply Vaseline to your feet to keep them from getting matte burn? I find that I keep getting scrapes and burns when I'm rolling. This is from QWERTY.
Ooh. So a big thing that newer people do when they roll is we call it going active toes, but you have like the ball of your foot on the mat rather than like just dragging your foot across the mat. That's what I notice a lot of newer people do. But now I never put Vaseline on my
It'd be
foot.
sliding all over the place.
Yeah, you'd be going everywhere.
God, it would just be nasty if you got home and put Vaseline all over your feet.
Especially if you don't have good mat. I've been to some gyms where it's like, it's just a slip and slide once it gets, I can't even imagine having like Vaseline or something on my feet. It'd be everywhere. 13,000, bro. Good job. Love your videos. Thank you.
Are you up to 13,000 now?
Yeah, I'm up to 13,500, somewhere in that area. Thanks everybody for subscribing to the channel. Couldn't do it without y'all. Amir Kazemi says, spot on. Love this guy. I love you too.
Were those reverse cowgirl setups? Thanks for the takedown.
What?
That was the one I guess you did where like, I don't know what this one is, one of the best white belt takedowns to learn. They said, is that reverse cowgirl?
I can't remember that.
There's no clue.
I've done some random stuff.
There was one time I came around the corner and I saw it was Adam and Rob, and like Rob had him like
that's probably
and he was like pulling him up. I was like, what are they doing? Those skits.
You never know what you're gonna find when you.
Those skits are ridiculous.
You never know what's gonna happen when you watch one of my videos. You could tune in, it'll be a regular technique video, or you could tune in to something that you're like, I don't know what I'm watching, but I've already got this far.
There was the one that you guys did one time where like you guys were running outside doing something with Rob, and I remember I locked you guys outside.
Oh, yeah,
and I wrote ha 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 in the
That was the middle of winter too.
It was cold. There was like fog in the windows. Had a good time at your expense.
Derek Yorkie says, watching this with the captions on, your intro reads, welcome back to the channel. You probably noticed that I'm extremely slutty, as well as Rob. I was supposed to say sweaty.
Sweaty? Did it say sweaty or slutty?
Slutty.
Did you say slutty or did you say sweaty?
No, I said sweaty, but he said when you watch it with the captions on, it says, welcome back to the channel. You probably noticed that I'm extremely slutty. That's pretty good. That's why you always watch with the captions on.
Oh, it said the cat. Okay.
That's pretty funny. Joe McDaniel says, when are we getting no liabilities t-shirts? You losers. Love you. Well, I've actually had the t-shirts here for a little while. My web designer is having some trouble getting my store up and running. So if you really want a shirt, you can message me on Instagram or Facebook, and then we'll get a way for you to get a shirt.
Could they just like PayPal you?
Yeah, they could just PayPal me.
Yeah.
Say that'll work. Just send me a message on like Facebook Messenger or like I said, Instagram, and we'll get you a shirt going.
Yeah, that's what I did. Like when I first, the first time someone asked for a jiu-jitsu shirt back in the day, I just took the payment in PayPal. Just received it, then I shipped it out. It takes a little bit more of a leap of faith on their part, but if you really want one, you want to like.
I'll make sure you get your shirt.
So he's working on this thing where you can sell the shirts. What about the don't you have like an instant messaging function that you're going to be using?
Yeah, he's also working. It should be up in the next week or so, but pretty much you're going to be able to instant message me on the website. So if you're a member of ChadTheBeastHardy.com, you can get on there, send me all your questions, and also I'm going to try to prioritize some videos just for you. So if you send me questions and you really need something, let's say you're struggling with your triangle, then I will send you a personal video once we get that up and going, and it'll be just for you. And we'll have like our own timeline. Nobody else will be able to see it. It'll be a personal message between me and you. Right now, we're just gonna start out with the text and stuff, but soon we're gonna be able to where you can send a video to me and I'll be able to send a video back to you as a response. As always, no liabilities.